Hey, what's happening, man?
Not much, you?
Uh, just a bunch of shit
On the road again?
on the road again. Listen, why don't you take it away with a little stand up for us?
Why not?
Are you coming? Are you coming?
Let's dump this load. People always say not to throw stones when living in glass houses, but I thought they'd say don't walk
They're
around
waiting and
naked.
waiting, honking and honking and nothing.
Like maybe they'd say always wear a bathrobe when in glass houses.
That's a good one.
Uh, the first person of color ran the Iditarod. They're planning on shooting a movie about the experience. It's called Cool Runnings 2. I picked up a couple chicks the other night.
All
They,
right.
they wouldn't stop chirping to one another. But man, is it hard being a chicken farmer in 2021. You ever been that uncle who sits in a room and picks their nose? And then you realize that bad habits are past the kin? I really am a filthy, disgusting person. I don't know, I kind of missed the point on that one, but don't pick your nose in front of your nieces and nephews, I'll say that much. It's important to stand up for people whose voices aren't heard, but it's also important to sit down so they can see the concert. Plato was a great Greek philosopher. Imagine the money that, man, that putty is fun to play with. Did you know Einstein had a relationship with his first cousin? Kind of gives new meaning to the theory of relativity. Maybe it should have been called the theory of incestivity. People always say there's nothing a man can't do, yet I'm yet to see a man give birth to a baby, though. As a Canadian, the best foreign films always come from America. I mean, Terminator 2 was a fantastic movie. I Googled Icky Guy the other day, and a picture of myself came up.
Icky guy.
I guess it's a reason for being. Yeah, Japanese meaning for reason for living, purpose to life. People have had a lot of problem with heroin or opioid use across North America for the last few years. The only opioid crisis I've ever dealt with is watching too much Andy Griffith show. Uh, why do all American fast food restaurants sound like the titles to porn movies? You have In-N-Out, Wendy's, Hardee's. You even have Five Guys, which kind of sounds like a gangbang to me. Uh, Porn is a lot like fast food. It's great at the time you get it, but you immediately regret doing it right after. So a few months into 2021, can we now call all racists by their other names? Royals? I don't know how much time I have left here.
You can do a couple more.
So I picked up an Escort the other day, and I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of Fords. I was also thinking about hiring a stripper. I got all this paint I got to get off the walls. Maybe get a dance while I'm at it. I took the bar exam this week. Unfortunately, it was just a couple Xanax. Knocked me right out. And now I'm in legal troubles for all those who are concerned. So according to a survey done by the condom maker Durex, 59% of people say they have sex weekly. So by default, 40% of people don't use any condoms at all or have sex weekly.
The stream was terrible.
The other 1% were the survey takers, also known as furious masturbators. I'm a big fan of BLTs, the Great American Sandwich. But have you tried the BTK?
If that's true.
It's killer. So the clumsiest man in the world bought the company that makes Segways. He ended up falling off a cliff and dying on his Segway. Is anyone else concerned that dildos don't smell like dill at all?
I have been thinking the exact same thing for years.
Like, you'd think it's a little bit of false advertising. But I was surprised to go to the supermarket and pick up a whole jar of dildos for only $3. They have that crunch to them when you bite into them. You can even slice them thin and put them on a sandwich. So I'm a big believer in transparency. I believe parents can be whatever type of trans they want to be. What kind of shit can I fill your minds with tonight? Late night coffee and cocaine in a cup. So I got a job at the vegetable factory. We actually do bags of peas. Workflow has been really strong down at the pea factory lately. I had issues with drugs for a few years. I even had a few issues of Mad Magazine. But I've been sober for a few months now from the Alfred E. Newman. I thought people would have dropped gender roles by now. Does it really matter who wears the edible underwear? I think it would be more of a flavor issue. They say chivalry is dead, but who's the chivalry and what did she do to piss him off?
That to me seems like a great set.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Donnie.
No, thank you. Thank you always for coming on and always bringing positivity.
You got it, man. Let's start the week off good.
Yeah. All right, buddy. See you later, man.
Let's go. Ciao. Everyone have a good night.
There's Eddie Torres talking hockey again.